kids, we're out, Diane and I are out rock hunting. Beautiful area here. Lots of people have been here. You can see all the writing on the tree. Yeah, definitely a lover's lane kind of thing, I guess. We're in for rock hunting. We're old. So nice path all the way down. Diane's already filling her buckets. Creepy little tree here. Oh, I just noticed this here. Must be for hanging towels. So the agate hunter is mad at it. Or I should say hard at it. This is where Glen falls on the rocks here. It's a beautiful day. So warm today out here. We left the Sioux, it was like raining. Get out here, the sun was shining. It's overcast now, but still beautiful. A little breeze. There she is, the agate hunter. With her Paul McCartney shirt on. So, takes a little bit of time, but we have to go through every one of these rocks and screen them individually. We may be here for a few hours. And then once we're done screening all the rocks, then we move on to the next beach and screen them. We're actually getting pretty quick at this, so we should be able to do about these 8 billion rocks in a couple hours. Yeah, because we're full of ice and vinegar. Is it ice and vinegar?
Huh?
What's the old saying? We're full of ice and vinegar. No.
Piss and vinegar.
Piss and vinegar. Yes, not ice. Piss. Piss and vinegar. Speaking of piss, I may have to visit one of the here to empty out a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit waterlogged. So they have beautiful washroom laid out for all the visitors. You just pick a tree. It's definitely a beautiful day. We'll keep you posted on any gold mine agates. Well, we're still here. Took us about 10 minutes to get from way over there to here. Every one of those rocks is scanned. We do good work. We are looking for agates. I have no clue what an agate is, but it's fun to say. Diane knows what an agate is, but I just throw whatever in the bucket, and then when we get home, the joy of not seeing any agates in the bucket that I brought, that I see on Diane's face, is just worth this trip. I'm such a bastard. It's amazing how all the fine rocks kind of stop right here, and then it turns into boulders, and then it looks like on the other side it might be sand. I'm not sure. Still a beautiful day, although it's getting overcast. And
Look how straight he is.
I don't know what she's looking at, but it's not an agate.
No. And this guy's really neat too.
Yeah. It's funny, we got a lot of friends doing rock hunting, and it is so relaxing, especially compared to what the rest of the world is putting up with. We can at least escape out here and hide from the wonderful bullshit that is going on. And we don't need masks out here. Isn't that great? Anyways, that's it for the update. We'll keep plowing through these here. See, my wife, she's usually embarrassed to go out in public with me because I'm one of these people that wears shirts that are usually pretty slopped up. That's because
That's a designer shirt. That's what
yeah,
that's called.
that's what I call it, a designer shirt. It's personally designed by me, usually from food leaving from my mouth prematurely. But anyways, but out here, she has no problem with me looking like a slob. So we're back over here. Apparently Diane says she missed about 5 million rocks, so we have to go back and rescan. Our quality control has slipped and there may be a dismissal. Look at that. I love that rock edge right there.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, it
Imagine
makes,
like if you could have a house right there and you'd be looking,
yeah,
that'd be nice.
definitely beautiful. Okay, that's a quick update. Okay, all right, what do you got? That was one I threw away.
No,
It is.
it's not.
You found it right there.
No, it was over an inch.
That was mine.
Over an inch, down a foot.
That's mine.
That's mine.
I figured you wouldn't want it.
I want it.
I
This
tossed
is
it.
like this is like Atlantis.
You don't know what you want.
I'm gonna put that in your pocket.
You know what she said to me? She said, stop picking up the pretty rocks, pick up the ugly ones. That's what she told me. What fun is that? You know what? I think we're going to get caught in a little bit of a rainstorm here. It just moved in pretty quick.
Oh shoot! I spotted something I wanted to.
Oh, you mean another one of mine? It's a stalactite. Stalagmite? Stalactite? It's a rock.
It's a rock. It is a rock.
She does that all the time. She picks up the ones I throw away. Doesn't want them originally, but then this is what married life is like. You ask, they turn it down, and then all of a sudden they claim it as theirs. Boo. Oh. There's a big manhole cover here. Or a manhole pipe. I don't know if it's a manhole. That's kind of creepy as hell. So obviously that goes across the highway.
Yeah.
Needless to say, if I was a kid, I'd be crawling through that.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, we would.
Some rocks there.
Now that my grown-up ass is too wide, I fear getting stuck in a pipe like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You gonna climb in the pipe, Diane? Okay. Oh, is it ever nice out here.
There's rocks? Wow. That scared the shit out of me.
This is my wife. She goes to the pipe and yells in it, and it scared her because it was too loud. This is what I have to deal with. Yeah, there's.
Look at all the rocks that we put in there.
Look at all the rocks you put in there, Dad. Check one. Oh. Hey, that's great. Ooh, that's pretty interesting.
Yes, I know. That's why I was wondering what that is.
It's a rock.
Oh, he's got some info. Oh, he's coming. Sorry.
Don't fall,
No.
'cause I can't pick you up. It's not in my contract.
Hello.
That sounds great.
That's neat.
Attention Kmart shoppers, clean up aisle 5, clean up aisle 5. I love that.
Look at the cavernous area.
Yeah, that's where animals live. Yeah, flesh-eating kind.
Oh.
Let's not go and explore there. Okay, now we're all going to fall in the rocks because Diane's going to throw me into the ravine here. You know why I come out rock hunting? Because really I'm actually looking for bags of money. That's what I want. Bags of money. I'm just kind of scooting around looking for rocks that are ugly with funny little warts on them and little acne holes. Because apparently that's what you look for. Go figure. I actually like the green rocks. Now I'm going to go down the beach side here and see if I can kill myself. It's always fun walking on round rocks with big feet on big hillsides. No. I like to find the ones with the big holes in them. Those look great under a microscope. We have a nice big microscope, so we can always find little treasures in those giant holes in rocks. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm actually collecting tree bark. I'd like to do a little project with that. Look at that. That's so cool. I love that. How does a tree even get to root into that? That's so cool. Look at that. Oh, look at that. One lonely duck. It's a merganser. What is it? A what? Merganser. It looks like a duck to me. Maybe he just didn't comb his hair. Merganser. One duck, or whatever it's called. Winged creature with a bad hairdo like mine. Yeah, he's looking for rocks, yeah. Alright, I like this little cavern here. This is pretty cool. I would camp right up there. So when the rain comes down the hillside, you get soaked. Ooh, look at this. Look at that vein. Diane, we gotta see this big rock vein. Look at the motion on this. Look at her go. I didn't even say agate. Look at this.
Wow. Oh, that's cool. Let's see if it fluoresces.
Is it fluorescent?
A little green thing there. Not too much, but that one spot right there. Right there. So it's probably quartz. That little guy right there does a bit.
Huh?
Oh, right there a bit. Oh, there.
So it's that quartz?
Not the glowing part. I don't know what the glowing thing is right offhand. Ooh, cool. That's awesome. Look at that, eh? That's cool.
So that's an ultraviolet light, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Too bright up there.
Yeah.
Gee, that's cool.
I remember when I used to climb rocks like this when I was a kid, when I wasn't terrified of heights. You'd climb up and then some giant spider would come out of one of the cracks. Just enough to make you let go. But you didn't. This is the perfect opportunity to do this. Neat, eh?
Yeah.
Except for the graffiti.
Oh.
There's always
Yeah.
some idiot that has to ruin something.
Oh, I'm gonna see what's in that little hole of water. Rock around.
Don't fall in.
I hope.
It'll take me about 20 minutes to get to you. At my age.
We'll crawl down the old lady way.
Doing a fine job.
See, the neat thing about the way this looks, eh? That's from the volcanic pressures and oozing and pushing all the rocks and stuff. That's why so many things conglomerate together once they dry. There's actually a vein in this one rock down here under the water too.
I have lots of veins. Okay, I've just shut the camera off for a bit because we're running out of battery power. Hang in there, folks. I'm here to report Diane stole my rock.
I gave it
It was
back.
the only one I really liked, and she stole it, claimed it for her own. I even saw her put it in her pocket. I had to fight for it to get it back. You're a loser.